Alright, so for this part of the session, we have a success story or a customer who's been using GP for the last 2 years. Alright, 1.5 years? 1.5 years. So a happy and satisfied GP user. So he will be talking about how Microsoft Dynamics helped their business to be more productive and cost-effective. So he is currently the Director for Management Systems and Technology Services of the Tulay Pag-unlad Incorporated, or TSPI. It's a large microfinance institution providing microcredit, lending, microinsurance, and social enterprise services to the less privileged constituents of the country. So he is an IT professional for 35 years, since 1979, being in the information industry for both ends of the spectrum, from end user to the vendor. His notable positions were Managing Consultant of SAP Philippines and MIS Manager of Gelmart Industries Philippines, the manufacturing facility of GII in the US. He's also a member of the Philippine Computer Society. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome Mr. Raphael Cortez.
Thank you, Ans. Thank you very much for inviting Ems and the Gurango Group. If you will ask me, am I satisfied? I will not be here if I'm not satisfied. In fact, I have to ask permission from my boss. Can I have this presentation, give this presentation for GP? I even forwarded the invite. Pasigurado ako. Sabi niya, make a great presentation. I'm not sure, it's not so great, but he was telling me that, tell it how it's done in our office. Let me share with you, not only GP, but also the Infrasoft, again, a big S, a company which also have an enterprise solution called Omni Enterprise, and the Microsoft Dynamics GP. Let me share with you 2 enterprises which I was able to successfully implement. Dalawa yun. Yung Omni Enterprise was only implemented successfully as of Monday. This Monday, kami-chepo ito. Last Monday, how many branches? 150 branches. Are they connected live? Yes, as I speak, they transact online. Tomorrow, meron naman akong profile of how many transactions were posted. And it's actually online. Sabi nga 50 minutes? Pwede. Actually, I can have a report of how many transactions were done by those branches.
What kind of transactions?
Transactions, dami. Payments
for
disbursements, for loans.
Microfinance.
Microfinance. Ano ba dami yun? Each of our account officer, we have 700 account officers. Each of that has about 5 to 10 centers with 10 people each. How do we manage the Omni Enterprise and GP systems? And number 4, learning. Any of those portions, go ahead. Shoot me any question. I'll try to answer without actually compromising my company. Okay? Ano una? Why manage? Ito madali ito, why manage. There are 4 reasons I have. The need to change. If I don't go to those 2 enterprises, I'll be left behind. Before this thing happened, 8 years ago when I entered, sa TSPI, we have a client-server architecture for software. Ano yung client-server? Per branch, yung software. When I started with only 60 branches, client-server. Pag nag-implement ako ng changes sa 16 yun, all my people, I had 13 people then, have to go to 60 and roll it out. Install, deploy, test, run. Tapos consolidate ko pa siya. Madali pa yun. Client-server, 8 years ago. A year after ko, problema na ako nito. Naka-70 na ako the first one, 75 the second year. Oo, kaya ba? Noong 80, 90, kabato na ako nito. Kasi tao, going as fast, di ba? Di mo pwedeng hire tao, kahit madaming branches. Sabi naman ako, sabi ko, I better look for a software which can have a web-based feature. Started ko, tagal ko bago naghanap ng GTV, pwede lang yan, yung pang-client namin na savings and lending,
microfinance. It was a long search. I have to go to a country which is very, I like the country actually, India. India kasi is known for its microfinance. They have the best feature for web-based. Nung punta ako sa India, need to change, ha? Wala akong nakita. May nakita ako, pero yung features niya fall behind our responsibility. Sabi ko, ay, ang dami ko customization ito. Hindi ka kayanin ito. So it took me a while to search for even that software. I've gone to the best software na, pero hindi siya activated. Kasi nga sa India, there's only one product feature na sa microfinance. Group lending lang marami, tsaka individual lending. Single lang sila. Eh sa TSPI, name the product, we have it. You know that we have 75 variants of products. 75. Baka mas marami pa eh. As I speak, baka 80 plus features sa product sa variant. Ako doon only only 5 new product lines. The need to change. Pag di bago, hindi ako patay na. Maiwanan sa TSPI. Hindi ka lang 150 branches lang ngayon, diba? You know how many people I have? 26 people sa ID. From 13 to 26. From 60 branches to 160 branches. Kaya ba na-client server yun? A few years ago, talagang literally, I have to roll out in a week to finish everything. Noong mga 3 years ago. So talagang research talaga. The next one, the objective to improve. I have to improve my way of doing it. Why? Because my boss is asking me, when is the consolidated financial? Financial lang po, tagal. Siguro half of the week na, half of the month na, wala pa yung financials. Bakit? Wala pa kasing loans. Diba? Branches-wise, bago maka-financials, kailangan all those 60 or 70 branches, 80 branches, kailangan na-consolidate mo na siya. Para mapasok mo yung financials ng balance sheet, income statement, cash flow, patay na. Fixed assets. Diba? So, kailangan talaga yung global system. And I was checking, dapat, at that time, hindi pa mature. The desire to get better, parehas na isa. Improve, desire to get better, and of course, the last one is a passion for excellence. We are supposed to, as I speak, I hope that not quote you this. Baka nga, tanongin nyo, I think sa Philippines, we are the first MFI to wear base. I hope I'm not bragging. Don't check. You can check.
Meron yata for na nag-attempt.
Nag-attempt.
But
Yeah, I know that one. But they have not yet, because they haven't gone live for all. I didn't tell you why. I know why. Hindi sa yan ka problema. Ay, patay them. Sorry. Abis na to. Kung ano, does it take to take a manage? What does it take to manage an enterprise? Ito, madali lang ito. Don't worry about this one. Full management support. I was given the directive even 6 years ago. Go, look for. In fact, yung going to India was funded by one of our potential vendors din. Adequate resources? No choice. I have to budget it. Even if I have to make sure that the resources will be expensive at the time. Pinadyan ko siya. Adequate resources. Good communication mechanism? Yes. You know why? Any change needs to be communicated to the people. Otherwise, umpisa pa lang, hirap niyan, Mr. Cortez. Labo niyan. Actually, I had a lot of problems with communication at the very start. Kasi nga, hirap yan. Connectivity na, malay ka na. So, effective, efficient project management. That's what we're talking about, right? You have to manage it well. Vendor mo should be able to give you a very effective project management methodology or system of how to make sure that their system works. Kung mali na invento ko sa ganyan, patay na si Mr. Cortez. Asama ako, I can do it my way, SAP way, ASAP. Pero hindi pwede sa product code ko, dapat may siya ng methodology mo, which I have to follow. Right? Oh, yeah, question.
Sir, actually, I would like to agree with what you said.
Nice.
Kami, we implement. And the most successful implementations we've had are those with full management support. So talagang top, talaga.
Sa umpisa pa lang. Information should be by the executive director, go. In fact, my first memo of the launching of the product, way back in December 2011 of this Omni, lapit GP lang eh. Ang pumirma, executive director. Pumirma. Kasi sinabi niya ito yun. And I expect all of you to cooperate with the conductor, Mr. Cortez, okay, project manager. Raphael Cortez as the project manager, and he will coordinate the resources. Then he does things for you, with you. We have some full management support to manage an enterprise. Dedicated manpower organization, yes. I pulled out people, the best people of our head office to be in our, we call it, no, SAP war room. Sa OT tsaka Gurango, sa GP, this is project lang, or project room, I don't know how they call it. In SAP, we call it war room. Why war room? Literally, bubugod talaga na ideas siya. Hanggang mag-agree. Bago patakbuhin yan, kailangan na yan, ha? Agree kami. And so forth. Di ba? Prayerful Company. Ayan, Angela, say, we are in our company. TSPI is a Christian-based company. We pray every time we do something there. We pray for the project. We pray for it in our start of each day. Niwala ka. Just take the prayer. Pinandan ako. Pag wala, isang next person, Tulita, the company. In fact, sa GP nga, whenever you, di ba, sila Herman and sila Jesse, you go, you'll be surprised. Okay? Are you ready? Okay, so, let's pray. We pray. Bakit? Kasi because of this, and the most important, we need the blessings of our God to make sure the ultimate CEO agrees with what we're doing. Manage an enterprise. I'll go to the next one. Manage 2 enterprises. I was only referring to 1, di ba? 2. Pag 2, what do you do? Mas kung 2 ngayon, ito mo mayroon pang reflection of what? Kailangan yung full. Hindi lang full, inform. Kasi minsan nagpo-full siya, hindi ko na-inform lahat. From down, from the executive director, I inform the regional head, the managers, area managers, the branch managers. Kaya pag nag-inform ako, sabi ni Mr. Mendoza, my boss, Dito, have you informed the sector managers? Yes, sir. Are you sure? Yes. Did you follow up again? Kailangan to alam. Step of the way, what's being done for the company. Tama. Adequate and what? Stretch resources. Ay kung say na, di ba, adequate na sa isa lang. Pag dalawa na, stretch na. Bakit? When GP came in, it's a stretch already. Kasi when Omni was starting, we were left with financials na hindi kakayanin accommodate ang Omni. So if we scout around for something which will match with the Omni, which is also web-based. So if you ask me, paano nanalo yung GP? Now we know. The other competitor cannot come up with a web-based solution. At the time, we need to have it in front of it. Kailangan mauna siya. Pag hindi, sampang para sa consolidation, di ba? Kailangan yung web-based feature din yung isa, which is the GP side. Better communication, better talaga. Sabi namin, now we have the Omni and we have the Microsoft Dynamics GP. What's that for? Kasi in our head office for integration. And we have 150 for our Omni. Every time I talk, I have to make sure that those 2 softwares, enterprises, are communicated well. Reliable and robust, dapat. Imagine, dalawa na ngayon ng project plan to. Kasi merong isa sa Omni. When GP entered, there is an even more detailed project plan. Basta siya pa ako na, di ba? Right? I think you have 4 phases siya. Grabe, every time I talk, I have to say, okay guys, we're here ready. We're in this space already. Nung bagong deploy phase pa kayo, di ba? Design. Diba there are 4 phases. And even to tell them where we are right now. Every time we talk, and I need to tell them, okay, yung mga resources natin. And yun, naka-communication by email, we cooperate. All project members and the project owner. Ang project owner si Leo, di ba? Ako yung project manager. Passionate na yun. Di ba ang manpower ko, passionate na yun. 2 sets of project teams. 2 sets for the Omni and another set for the GP. Both should be passionate. Kasi kailangan nila makatapos in time, the schedule asked for. But kailangan nila output.
How do you manage? This starts with a very good products and services. Dapat tama ang choice. Pagka may choice sa product mo, problema. Ganda sana ng project management, kailangan maganda yung produkto and the services offered. Am I correct? Yeah, guys. Dapat, di ba? Hindi, wala na. Vendor client support, very good customer relationship. If they don't have one, I will not come here. Ang kulit na nung CMC. Continuing tools and applications. Of course, I used MS Project, the Gantt Chart, CPM. Ginagamit ko siya. If you see my office, side office, nakita mo yung aking MS Project, ito haba. Hindi ka kaya ng wall. Inter-Operability of the two products. Dapat nag-interface yung dalawa. Kundi how we put it together, we were able to have it interfaced. Using the help, of course, of middleware, which we developed sa in-house IT namin. Computer hardware, infrastructure, importante. Guys, software na tayo ngayon. Don't forget the hardware side. Hindi lang sa hardware side. Dapat meron kayong DRP. Ano yung BC? Ang DRP, alam nyo, disaster recovery, right? Or plan o program. Ano yung BC? Oh, ha? Business continuity. May DRP ka, wala ka ng business continuity. Price ka. Alam mo bakit? They always forget DRP and DRP. Oh, then, continue the business. /BC, business continuity. You should always put a business continuity side. In my office, pag nag-down ng data center namin ngayon, I have DRP-BC in our head office, which can operate 50% of the capacity. Connectivity! Maniwala ka. Normally, I almost lost my job this connectivity. I have to connect 150 branches to our data center. And about 5 or 10 of them have problems with connectivity. Sa buntok eh. Sa buntok, may Smart Pro. 1 Mbps na nga. Ang bagal pa tao. Ang ginawa ko, nag-packet to Wi-Fi na lang ako. Nag-toggles na lang ako. Pwede. That's what you can do eh. Which you have to prepare for. I have a list of 150 with all the connectivities. Kung Globe man siya, PLDT, DSL, Smart Pro, Bayantel, name it. All my 150 have lots of those activity to make sure that they connect every day. Tinanda ko ba siya? Tinanda ko. Nabugbog ba ako? Bugbog ako. As pag may mangal, pinaflash sa akin yung director. Dito, what is this logo? Ano yan? Data migration. You have legacy systems. How do you transfer the data to Omni or GP? Did they help us well sa GP? Yes! Na-migrate nga namin eh. If you understand, pinagalingan namin ERP financial, just as good as GP. But they're able to transfer it on. Kasi matakbo na ngayon eh. Kung hindi nga transfer yun, mamano-manoy ko ba yan, encoding? Problema ko yan. Integration should be very good for the choice of your software company. Training! I have to train my people. I use both classroom type and e-learning. Alam niyo mga e-learning na ako ginagamit? Oo. Meron isang e-learning. Yun na aking one of the features where I use it for 75 of our branches, which we rolled it out last May. This May, as I speak, 75 branches were rolled out using e-learning. Instead of the classroom type, which took me a lot of time to roll out. And of course, rollout implementation, schedule yan, parehas. Pero, not to give them a boost na, itong mga GP ito, itong Gurango, they have a better rollout schedule. Meron ba better one? Kasi, you're able to comply almost with the schedule. Kami nga, may problema din. Bagal nga ng konti. Sa Omni, they're sa schedule. Why? Because of the migration side, because of the activity, because the hardware side. Nais ko siya. Pero, nagkabul pa ako doon. Kaya po sa rollout and implementation. And finally, don't forget guys, ano si change request? Diyan ka mapapamahal. Any software, o takot mo, ano sabi, change request, the more you change in the software itself, patay ka. The more you put reports, that hindi siya na standard. You have to do it in-house or papadevelop mo, kasus ka. The more you change their features in their software, gastos ka. Change it siya. Diyan ka mamumulubi. Diyan ka mahal na software mo. So as much as possible, limit your change request to something which you need. Not something you want. Gusto mo software ng user nito eh. Hindi. Baka naman pwedeng nyo nito na. Remember, GP is already a global software. More than that, siguro baka naman may makuha ka pa iba. Reports na lang. Gamitin lang yun sa SQL report writer na. Di ba? Which is what we do sa GP, pa-report writers lang kami namin. Wala nang ginagawang iba. Wala na. Even when I was in SAP, pag may 70 to 80% fit, SAP walks out of the deal. Microsoft should also do it also. Otherwise, patay ka. Kasi lalaki yung change request. Lalaki yung presyo, hindi na bababayan ng kliyente, sabi ng kliyente, paano ba software nyo? Bakit? Hindi mo anticipate the change request. Kailangan sa umpisa pa lamang sa gap analysis, nakita na niya. Otherwise, you'll have a problem. And finally, learnings. Alaman last two weeks. Learnings! Up to management. Number one, the need is to go all the way. The imprimatur of management, go to the scriptures, go to the software, go to Omni, go to GP, all the way. Whatever resource it takes. In fact, I was pulled out of my job as CIO. Bindo, your KPI is make these systems live. Otherwise, you're not going to be live here. But literally, otherwise you will have no more job. Literally, that's my state. Either you go live or you go live outside. A fallback option, but there is no turning back. Ano fallback option ko? Balik ko sa client server. It's not possible to go back. Pwede ba yun? Alam ba, siguro mga after 10 branches, sabi ng boss ko, dito, this network, balik na lang. Kung sino man ako, sir, hindi sir, kasi ka lang ng problema sa reports, sa pictures, connectivity, sa branches pa lamang, yung problema na ako. Sabi ng boss ko, balik tayo. Sir, hindi sir, please see. Italig, binuno ko yun Binuno namin na we'll make it work. Kasi yung nasa software problema dahil sa connectivity, dahil sa team, dahil sa participation nila, nice namin. Though, the fallback option is going back. But remember, go all the way, no turning back. Dedicated sacrifice of the project team, sobra. Alam niyo ba, as I speak right now, these last few days, bago kami nag-roll out ng last 75, I have Saturdays, Sundays of sleepless nights. Kapag usapan, nakikita ko yung software. Nakikita ko yun, literally, parang akong sira. Check ba?
That's true.
Diba? I'm sure. As a CIO, I'm responsible for it. Dindo, you're responsible. Lagi! Kaya talaga, delegation and sacrifice. Sacrifice is our branch accountants and supervisors. They have to go to each branch to let that e-learning run, and they have to be out of their families for a week. Every day. They are from, let's say, sa South siya. Sa Bicol siya nakatira. Saan siya sa North? For a month. Sacrifice siya. And of course, what could go wrong? Ano could go wrong? Budget. Kaya man ang pera nyo. Aray ka. Number 2, what could go wrong? Connectivity. The branches cannot deliver. Kaka-problema sila sa... Alam mo, I was even told, those two branches, i-learn natin. Bigla sa ating customized software. Kasi hindi pwede. 5 lang yan eh. Nasikaso ko pa. Nagturo connectivity. Budget. Sa pag-wrong, what if the person who's in charge there resign? They're bound for back? Yes! Pala ng tao doon. What if my person who's handling the branches, one PSA ko, taking support 10 branches resign? They're bound for back? What can go wrong? Yes. I can deploy one of my persons sa central or sa north to the south. What if my deputy resigned? Which he did. 2 months ago, 3 months ago. Before na ako, and there's no one to see dispensable. What if Dito resigns? Before ba pa siya? Yes! Dapat. You shouldn't make yourself dispensable. I will be happy if somebody will take over, di ba? And I can move on. I can also say, I was able to run this company. Hindi ako lost eh. And finally, what's next? post implementation. What now dito? Marami pang gagawin. Akala ko noong una, hindi pa tapos na kami, meron binibigay sa akin trabaho. Pero part of it is making sure that this GP, this Omni, stays on. Ang aming payback of a software is 8 years. Yeah, but 5 years na. Normally 5 years ako. Hindi, 8 years. I should be able to get to recover the cost of Omni GP, the hardware, which is a lot. I will tell you which amount in 8 years. Salamat.